There are currently 26 college football teams with a 4-0 straight-up record. That number is guaranteed to decrease by at least one on Saturday as fellow unbeatens Kansas and Texas clash in Austin. Odds makers have the Longhorns, ranked number 3 in the country, as 17-point favorites over the Jayhawks, who are in the top 25 now at number 24. Let's figure out who is going to cover the spread. Now, Texas is in off a dominating 38-6 win over Baylor. That was the score after 3 quarters, and the Longhorns led 28-6 going into halftime. So they pitched a second-half shutout and didn't allow a single TD over the course of the game. Steve Sarkisian's team finished with a 503 to 365 edge in total yards. Quarterback Quinn Ewers completed 18 of 23 passes for 293 yards. Running back Jonathan Brooks carried the ball 18 times for 106 yards, and he had 2 touchdowns, while wide receiver Ja'Tavion Sanders caught 5 passes for 118 yards. But it was the defense, yes, the defense, that was the story for Texas, held Baylor to 1.9 yards per rush attempt. The Longhorns have now allowed just 50 points in 4 games this season, and going back to 2022, they have held 9 straight opponents below 30 points. Kansas, they've scored 31 or more in all 4 games this season, but those games were against Missouri State, Illinois, Nevada, and BYU. It's obviously a major step up in class, taking on a Texas team that has already gone on the road and beaten Alabama. Saturday, at home against BYU, Kansas, they needed to rally from a 17-14 halftime deficit. Getting not 1, but 2 defensive scores certainly was the determining factor in the Jayhawks' victory. They were actually outgained by 15 yards over the course of the game. Same number of first downs as BYU, but it was a plus 3 turnover margin that was the difference in the game. Again, 2 defensive scores for Kansas. They opened the scoring with a fumble return for a touchdown in the first quarter, then took the lead for good early in the second half with a pick 6. After spoiling BYU's Big 12 debut, Kansas has now started 4-0 in back-to-back seasons for the first time in 108 years. Last year, they began 5-0, only to lose 7 of their final 8 games. History has also been unkind to the Jayhawks when it comes to facing Texas. Longhorns have won 17 of the 19 meetings as conference rivals, going 11-8 against the spread. But situationally, KU may be in a favorable spot on Saturday. Texas in a major look ahead as they've got the Red River rivalry next week against Oklahoma, also unbeaten, of course. So I might think about taking the points in this one with Kansas, but I think the better play could be to take the over. Each of the previous 3 meetings between these teams has gone over. Texas has scored 50, 56, and 55 points in those 3 matchups. And I know I was singing the praises of this Texas defense earlier, but Jalen Daniels, the Kansas quarterback, is the best QB they've faced so far. I think the Jayhawks could top the 24 points we saw Alabama score on this Texas defense. Let me know if you like the over down in the comments section, and who do you like for the side. Again, comment away. Let's keep it interactive. I'll be in there replying, and it'll be an interesting afternoon Saturday in Austin. Of course, make sure you're subscribed to the Wager Talk YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our daily sports betting content. And you can use the code BP100 to take $100 off any of my football packages currently available at wagertalk.com. That includes the NFL College Combo Pack already being offered. Again, use that coupon code BP100. That's BP100. And you get a month of my football winners for just $99. Now stay tuned for the next college football week 5 game preview coming up right now.